Hello guys, got a new razor today? A new mail call? Stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Brian the Floridian. I'm back in the shave den. It's been a while. It's been about a week and a half since I last did a shave video or anything shave related, but today's a special shave since I'll be using a new mail call that I just got in the mail. It came in a little box with this in it. This guy, which is called the Parker Adjustable Injector Razor. So this came out, I want to say, back about last year toward the end of probably in the fall of last year, and it's gotten a little bit of a buzz in the shave community, so I definitely want to try it. I'm a big fan of Parker razors. I love their adjustable variant razor here, the City Razor. Love using this razor. It's one of my favorite razors to use. So when I saw this, I didn't pull the trigger right away, but I eventually did because I'm kind of curious about what kind of razor an injector razor is. I know these been around for a while. Never tried an injector razor, so this is my first shave with this, or with any kind of injector razor. So anyway, this comes in a box like this. It actually came in a box with this, the extra blades, which is the key in here, and also these instructions right here on how to load the razor by Parker, which is a nice touch right there. A little cardboard instruction booklet right here. But anyway, let's take a look inside the box. So this is the presentation. It comes in a cardboard box with the picture of the razor right there and a labeling, Parker Adjustable Razors. And this is from supersafetyrazor.com. So that's where I get most of my Parker products from, is that website. And they sell, I think they're the vendor for Parker razors pretty much. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this box. See what we find in here. All right, a little bit hard to get out here. I did open this box earlier, so I'm just trying to show you guys what I got when I first got this razor in the mail. And it is tough to get out of here. All right, let's go ahead and pull this thing out. So anyway, it comes in a cardboard box with a cardboard insert holding the razor. And here's the razor right there. The Parker Adjustable Injector Razor with the dial right there. So it's got a setting of 5 different settings, different amounts of aggression, from mild, from 1 to 5. And I believe it's made out of stainless steel from what I'm reading. At least the metal is. And also plastic. So this is about, I want to say, it's not very heavy. It's probably about 35 grams or 1.24 ounces. So pretty light razor. And it's about 4.96 inches long. So give or take about 5 inches long. And definitely a nice looking razor. Not too bad looking. This is my first injector razor I ever purchased from anybody. So definitely excited about using it. So the premise of the knob is it raises the safety bar right there. Minimal exposure is a mild shaver. If you want a more exposure on the blade gap, you get more of an aggressive shave. So that's the premise of the dial there, where you can dial in your shave. So pretty cool. I think the first adjustable razor from injector style razor came out in 1966 by Schick, and that was the M1, I believe, the M1 adjustable injector razor. So this is kind of like a copy of that, I want to say. But very, very nice construction. I do like the fact that it is stainless steel up here, even though it's plastic, but you at least have a stainless steel head, and most of the handle is stainless steel right there on the top. So really, really cool. And what came in a small box right here was the actual key, or actual blades where you load the razor up. So this is my first time using an injector razor, like I said. So I kind of played with this when I first got this. So the premise is you have to load this. You basically put the key right into this little slot right there, face up the blades. Actually goes, I'm sorry, it goes right, yeah, it goes right up there like this. Kind of slides in there. Let's go ahead and try to see if I can figure out how to do this. Actually goes back here. So you can tell I'm a novice I'm a beginner on this. So you slide the key in there, and the premise is you slide this blade loader into the razor, and it pushes out the old blade this way. So you're at the same time you're loading a new blade, you're pushing out the old blade. So pretty cool concept of this razor. And this was actually came out in, this type of razor actually came out in 1925, I believe. It was invented by a guy named Jacob Schick. He was a lieutenant colonel in the army, I believe, and he was wanting to find a quick way to do a shave, with loading the blades and whatever, because I guess he was an infantryman in the army, and he invented this razor with a concept of sort of like the semi-automatic rifles back then, where you can just kind of load them really quick and drop the old magazine. Same concept with this, with the blades. And he started the razor company called Magazine Repeating Razor Company. So the early version of this was actually called a repeating razor. So that's a little bit of history from you guys about this that I learned. The Magazine Repeating Razor Company became Schick, and eventually they made these up until 1990s or early 2000s. They stopped making those. So they stopped making the razors, but they do make the blades or the keys right here, which is pretty cool. And like I said, the first injector adjustable razor came out in 1966, so this is a copy of it. Anyway, guys, I'll be doing a shave with this, and I'm gonna be using for my shave, I'll be using the blades that came in this razor. I'm not sure what brand they are. They're probably Parker brand injector razors. And I'm gonna be using my Shave Co Cashmere brush for my shave, as well as my PAA Awesome Sauce. Great soap, great scent. Got this last year, one of my favorite soaps to use from last year. And let me go and do a face rinse, guys. Get my face fully hydrated before I do this shave, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back from the shave. Got the pre-shave on. I used the cube for my pre-shave, so that's why I have a little bit of soapiness in my face. The 2.0 cube with the menthol. And I got the Awesome Sauce by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements lit on my Shave Co brush. Let's do that first pass here. So I wanted to do a little more slickness because I never used an injector razor, so this is my first time using one. I loaded up the new blade in there. I was just playing around with the razor about a couple days ago when I got this razor in the mail, just using the key, and I just accidentally loaded a new blade in there. So I did the repeating razor key that I got with this razor. So this will be a brand new blade. And I believe the blade that was in the razor, that was already in the razor, is a wasn't very sharp at all. So I believe it was just there for display purposes, from what I've seen. Because I took that blade out, it was pretty dull. So at least I'm glad I got to try out how to load the blade into the injector razor. As you can tell, lots of lather from this soap. And I love this scent. Very, very nice scent. This is the old Parazzo. This is the Parazzo Green aftershave scent. That's what the premise of this soap was, to come out with to match the scent that came with the aftershave. Not the soap. Not the Parazzo Green soap, but the aftershave. Because they do smell a lot, I wouldn't say a lot, but definitely different than the soap, between the soap and the aftershave. And the aftershave to me smells a lot better than the soap. Alright, that should be good for a nice first pass there. And I hope you guys are doing well today. Today is Wednesday. I want to say it's the 13th of... Yeah, it's the 13th of January. So definitely 2 weeks since I last did a shave. So let's do that first pass. trying to get used to this angle right here, because I heard people saying they like this angle better than my other angle, where you had the camera pointing off to the side, so. Yeah, definitely taking some hair off. It's a little bit, I have it on 5, I'm sorry, not 5, 3, for a setting of 3, and have about 2 days worth of, about a day and a half of hair growth to my face, so. So the angle on this razor is pretty easy to adjust to. It's a little bit, you basically follow the little, you flush on your face with this part right here, with the front of the razor. So definitely easy to find the correct blade angle. And it kind of shaves like a cartridge razor. To me, at least it does. And number 3 is a little bit mild, so I don't know how number 5 is, but I'm sure number 1 would definitely be very mild, so I'll keep it on 3 for this shave. And I'll probably do a 2-pass shave since this is my first time using this razor. And very slick with the soap and the pre-shave soap. Yeah, so definitely easy to find the correct blade angle on this razor. And it seems to be plenty sharp enough. Yeah, it was a cool backstory reading how these were invented by Lieutenant Colonel Schick in the Army. But from reading about injector razors, there's a huge following along the shave forums and also the shave community about these razors. They've been around for a while, and you don't see them. I mean, you see a few modern ones made, not just Parker, but there's a few other companies that make modern versions of these. I think one of them is a Supply razor. Makes a copy of the injector razor also. There's probably other ones out there that make a copy of these, but I can't name them off the top of my head, but definitely a lot of used ones. You can find a bunch of old antique ones on eBay, on different antique shops are out there. So there's a lot of handles, definitely a lot of these handles out there to be had if you really want a vintage one. Yeah, number 3 is pretty mild, so, but nevertheless, pretty decent shave. Similar to me, it's similar to like a cartridge razor with one blade, maybe like one of those big cartridge razors. You know, those disposable cartridges that you throw out with the one blade on there. This shaves to me a little bit like it, at least a number 3 setting. So, but pretty smooth shave so far. Pretty pleasantly surprised about how well it shaves. Okay guys, let me go rinse my face, and I'll be back for the second pass. Alright guys, back from the second pass. So first pass was pretty decent. A little bit stubble right here, but that's to be expected for one pass shave. But pretty decent. It took the hair off the face, day and a half worth of growth. So definitely the razor did a great job doing that. And I'm pleasantly surprised. It's very decent, pretty decent razor for being one blade, and easy to find the blade angle on this razor. Like I said, you hold this thing flush against your face, and you're instantly mowing down your hairs off your face. So, very, very nice. Yeah, so guys, I had this on 3, but I'm gonna try to put this on 3.5 And I believe this dial does turn, it doesn't click, so it gives you the option of putting it at 3.5 if you want to. So let's try that. So this is kind of similar to my Rex Ambassador, where you can kind of stop it in between or a quarter turn, and it is at 3.5 right now. So let's try this out. And that's pretty cool that it has that ability to do that. So yeah, this soap is awesome, by the way. That's why they call it awesome sauce. And this is not even the CK6 version. This is just the regular Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements formula. I believe they call it the CK2. I'm not sure what they call this, but this is not the premium formula they have, or soap base, but nevertheless, still a decent formula, or a decent soap base. Alright, let's try this one out. And I'm going to do against the grain on this pass with the Parker Injector Razor here, Adjustable Injector Razor. That's my stomach growling because I'm hungry. It's about, I want to say about 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not quite eaten breakfast yet. I just want to do a shave first, so that's what you're hearing is a little bit of stomach growling there. So I apologize for that noise in the background. Usually it's my daughter, my wife, or outside noise, or fireworks. But today it's just stomach growling, just kind of funny. Yeah, sometimes I get a day off during the week because I work longer days and my neighborhood's quiet, so I don't hear much outside. So it's really quiet today on a Wednesday. Yeah, taking off the hair pretty decent, not too bad. 3.5 is a little bit better than 3. So I imagine if you're looking for an aggressive razor, this probably wouldn't be it. But for an everyday shaver, this would probably fit in nicely for that because it's not very aggressive, but very efficient from what I'm finding out right now. And very hard to cut yourself from what I've seen. So these are the Parker blades, injector blades. So I don't know how the Schick would be any better. Hopefully I would think they would be better since the original company that made the injector razor. So I'm kind of curious to try out the Schick blades on this razor. But I'll probably use up these Parkers first. Or at least put a dent in these 20 right here. And then pull the trigger and get the other blades. By the way, this razor was pretty inexpensive. It was like $32 for this razor, the 20 blades, the key, and they also gave you a sample of bay rum. So I got a sample of the bay rum from Super Safety Razors. This is the Teutonic Shave bay rum they gave me too. So shaving cream. So that's a pretty nice touch. They didn't have to do that, but that was really nice that they did that. Yeah, pretty efficient razor. I am pretty pleasantly surprised. This will be my new travel razor. I'm thinking probably. So nice shave, not too bad. Yeah, definitely took off a nice amount of hair for 2 passes. So let me go ahead and rinse my face, guys, and give you my final thoughts. I'll be right back. Alright guys, back for the post shave, and I got a pretty decent shave with that razor. Not too bad. Not quite BBS, Baby Balm Smooth, but pretty close. A little bit of stubble right here, but not too bad for a quick shave. And I am pleasantly surprised about this razor. Pretty decent shaver. Not too bad. A little bit different than using a Synthetic razor, and definitely different than using a straight razor, but like I said, I like to shave, I like to experiment and try all things shaving, so I've been wanting to try this, and I pulled the trigger on it, and I'm glad I did. Pretty nice razor. And I've read that you can get about 5 or 6 uses off the blades in here, off the injector blades. So I'm probably going to keep it to 5. I'll try about 5 uses for it before I toss it. But to me that seems a little bit extreme to go 5 times on a blade. But I don't know, we'll check and see how it does. Anyway, when we do that post shave, I'm going to be using the Star Jelly, the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Awesome Sauce. And this stuff has menthol, so very, very nice. And not too heavy. Nice balm. Pretty nice post shave balm. Yeah, it definitely smells like that Parazzo green aftershave. This smells exactly like it. Very, very nice. Nice menthol feel to your face. And nice ending for a shave. Very, very nice post-shave balm. And anyway, guys, that's my shave. I used the Parker Adjustable Injector Razor with the 5 settings there. I used the 3 first time on my first pass, and then 3.5. So pretty pleasantly surprised about this razor. I think it's a great value for $32. Packaging is probably not the best with the cardboard, but what do you expect for $32? I mean, definitely not expecting like a leather box, but not too bad for the price for what you get. Adjustable razor for that. That's made out of stainless steel up top, and even though it's plastic, you still have stainless steel construction, and it also have the adjustability factor too, so that's a pretty decent price for $32 from Super Safety Razors. And they also give you the key with 20 extra blades in there, so nice touch from Super Safety Razors to get the extra 20 razors there. And also failed to mention that after you push the old blade out, you put the old blades in here, and then you toss this away. But this is a blade holder there for your used blades, so pretty cool touch. And definitely a nice touch from Parker for doing this, for coming out with the injector adjustable razor. A lot of people come out with new Synthetic razors, but Parker actually, one thing's a little bit different, he came out with this thing, which is pretty cool. And I used the Shave Co Cashmere brush. Great brush, one of my favorite brushes to use from last year. I love this knot, this cashmere knot. Very, very soft. One of my favorite brushes to use. And last but not least, I used the PA Awesome Sauce Star Jelly at Post Shave Balm. Great stuff. And like I said, great value. Can't go wrong with this razor. Definitely worth it, the $32 for this razor with the 20 extra blades. Very, very nice touch. I would highly recommend this razor for a beginner that's wanting to get into wet shaving, or just for a travel, even a travel razor, or someone that just wants to use a injector style razor just to try it out. Definitely worth it. Anyway, guys, that's my shave. Hope you guys have a good week. Hope you guys stay safe out there. Stay warm. It's cold out here. Even it's cold in Florida. It's like 45 degrees today. But anyway, you guys have a safe week, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.